Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, card crew, buds, witches, everybody. I am so excited. Today, my deck finally arrived. And the deck that I am talking about is the Oracle of the Hekatean Path. Now, for Hekatean witches such as myself, this is like Christmas, birthday, everything rolled up into one. It is fantastic. I've waited for this all year. I thought, to do it justice, we'd bring the lady down off her altar and have her involved in this video too. So I'm going to reset the camera and let's do this. So let's take a look at the box itself. It's beautiful. Black and red, silver, the colors of the goddess. Kenn Payne and Chris Butler. Chris Butler is the artist. Kenn Payne is the author. If you haven't seen their YouTube channels, I'll put a link for you. The deck is from Lo Scarabeo. It's got 60 cards. I'm so stoked. You guys cannot believe it. All right, let's go to it. I can't sit here and stare at it all day, right? So, careful, careful. So you guys know I have problems with my hands, nerve damage, so using pointy, sharp knives is always a challenge. Okay, shall we? Now. Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. Okay. Oracle of the Hekatean Path by Lo Scarabeo Publishers. I am a Lo Scarabeo boy. The deck is dedicated to this gentleman. I won't go into it, but it's a great story. Introduction, explaining how Hekate is a very misunderstood goddess, and she is. Everybody thinks it's just darkness. No. How to use the deck, suggested spreads. And then we go into it. Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. The first epitaph is Postistos, the primordial. Her origins date back much farther than Greece. The next card, Polymorphos, the mother of all. I am choked up right now, you guys. This is so exciting for me. Enolia of the crossroads, symbolizing choices. Statues of the goddess would be erected where the crossroads met. 3 roads, 4 roads is Hermes. Melanoi, the dark-minded, for dichotomy. One of my favorites. Gorgo the Grave. I should say I have seen some of these on their channels doing their own videos on the cards, but I also got a sneak peek. Chris happens to be somebody I'm associated with. I like to think of him as a friend. Hey, Chris, if you're watching. And he did show me some of the cards. Brimo, the Angry One. You do not want an angry titan after you. Borba Forba, Eater of Filth. Potniatheron, Lady of the Wild Beasts, symbolizing nature. Chthoniya of the Earth, for stability. Inalia of the Sea. The lady has sway over earth, air, and sea. Orania, the heavenly one. Oh, look at that. Oh, Mr. Butler, you've outdone yourself. Propalea, the one before the gate, the guardian. Statues of the lady would be erected and placed outside of the city gates for protection. Apotropeos, the averter of evil. And this card is for deflection. I love how it's just pinging off of her aura there. And the silhouette style is the main reason I love Chris Butler's work. I love the ambiguity of it. How it could be any woman, any man in silhouettes. Nayana, the lioness, for strength. Erospir, the sacred fire, for unity. That just looks so awesome. Kind of looks like a rave. I love it. Everybody's waist deep. Dadophoros, torchbearer, for guidance. That is just, Clydochus, key bearer, and forgive my pronunciation, you guys. And this is for unlocking. Clothe, the spinner of fate, destiny. Psychopombe, soul guide. This is why I'm not as worried as a lot of I realize that when I pass, she will be there guiding me to where I need to go. And this is for transition. My gosh, look at that. Let's see what the book says about this card. That's one of my favorite aspects of her. Let's see. It says, Soul Guide Transition. With a foot firmly in the realms of life and death, Hekate allows us to move through the transitions of experience. From the lowest ebb, she can lift us up once more, peeling back the layers of mundanity to expose a shining spiritual being. From the dark night of the soul, Hekate's torch light beckons us to not accept any obstacles, even death. When figurative or literal, walking the path is all about transitioning from one phase to another. I guess I could have put that book up here so you could read along with me, but I didn't. I'm sure I'll pull it out for another one. Philetomos, lover of solitude. I love the puppy. Retreat. Nectaria of the night for secrets. Oh, this tool is going to be so fantastic. Eratatokia, bearer of love for desires. Look at that. Pandotera, the all-giver, and this stands for abundance. So I guess this would be similar to the Empress card in the Major Arcana Tarot. Oh, this is it. Sotera, Savior, Salvation. This is my favorite aspect of the goddess. Let's pull out the book. This time I'll put it up here. Savior, salvation. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Radiant Sotera is above all else. From her, all things flow, and to her they will return. She is the Chaldean source of souls, from whom virtues are brought forth. The power of clarity, ascendance, and spiritual revelation is present here. In Hekate's divine message will bring a radical enlightenment to you to help you progress. Change instills fear, but Sotera's light is pure, generative, and eternal. However, be aware of the brilliance of others, as their false light can blind you against the unsavory qualities hidden away. I love this goddess. She is my goddess. Anasa Pharmakedon, the Queen of Witches. Pharmakedon, is this the aspect that deals with herbs? She has so many epithets. For diversity, Epiphanestate, yeah, the most manifest goddess for diversity. Look at devotee for dedication. And that's me. If you're watching this video, it's probably you too. In a lot of the books, devotees of Hekate are called key bearers. I've never thought of myself as a key bearer. I've always thought of myself as one of her hounds, one of Hecate's dogs. the path, journey. She's always watching you. Oh, his style is just so lovely to me. New moon. Beginnings. Full moon. Illumination. Oh God, look at that. It just... Dark moon. Release. If you're a witch, you know how the phases of the moon work for you. If you're not and are unfamiliar, let me give you a quickie. As the moon is coming into its fullness, that's the time for creating things. When it's in fullness, that's the time for celebrating things. When it's starting to wane, that's the time for banishing things. Sacrifice. Hekate's deep nun. For deep nun. Oh, I'm not going to go into that. Oh, yes, my card. Oh, it is now. Loyalty. The Black Hound. 33. That is my card now. Oh, boy. Let's see what that says. The Hound of Hekate represents a sense of commitment and devotion. We may feel lost or isolated, thrashing about in the bush at the side of the long-forgotten path, yet still find the glimmer of Hekate's guidance. The hound acts as a protective guide, leading you back to her. The barking of hounds was said to herald the goddess's arrival, and they are one of her most sacred animals. Adventure and curiosity are also present, as in an increase in psychic perception. Yeah, that makes sense. Pharmakia. Knowledge. Remember what I was saying about herbs. Voces Magica. Your magical voice for raising power. Bondage for cords. Yes, she cuts those cords. Dagger for severance. Just as I was saying. The cave. Incubation. Wow. You guys know what I'm going to be doing tonight. Just sitting here reading and playing with this deck. Temple at Lagina. That is my dream trip. I want to go see the temple at Lagina. It is, I believe, the last known temple for Hekate known in Greece. And it stands for sacredness. I would love to go on a pilgrimage there. The Axis Mundi. On what the world turns. Oh, look at those two. Oh, okay. Here's something. These overlapping circles. In his Healing Light Tarot deck, the overlapping circles play a huge part. In fact, I'm going to do a video on that deck, even though I've been using it for a while now. I just like it, so I'm going to share it with you guys. So I'm not going to go into too much, but this is the point of healing, where the two circles overlap. But there's 3 circles in this one. White, red, or silver, red, and black. Those are the lady's colors. Hekate's wheel, the strophalos, symbolizing cycles. I wear that on my neck. Aconite for death. Remember, she is the one who gives knowledge on herbs. She's a goddess of transitions, so that's a good card to have in there. The mysteries. Now, the Eleusinian mysteries are just that, a mystery. For initiation. Asteria, dreams. What is she holding? Persis for destruction. I should probably mention these 2 are the primordial Titan parents of Hekate. Destruction and the stars. Zeus for honors, which is funny because after the Titan war with the young gods, Zeus granted Hekate a portion of the heavens, the land, and the seas to honor her, and he allowed her to maintain her power and freedom. The reality in my mind is that wasn't much he could do to stop her. She is the primordial goddess of magic, and I've always believed she could have shut his power off. Demeter, loss, but I'm not being disrespectful. I would never be disrespectful to a god. Core, Persephone, Demeter's daughter. Queen of the underworld. Artemis for independence. Dionysus for ecstasy. I have to read up on that one. Hermes. Messages. I did not know he was in this deck. Hermes and Hekate are my patron deities. I was hoping he was in this deck. Oh, Kenn Payne, I love you. And Chris, it's gorgeous. Kerberos or Cerberus. And this is for obstacles. Every time I see it, it reminds me of Harry Potter with Fluffy, the dog. Number 53. The Restless Dead, Unresolved Past. Oh. Well, I could stare later. Claudius for defeat. I don't know this one. Let's see. Here we see Hecate's triumph. Oh, okay. Here we see Hecate's triumph over her adversary, the giant Cletus. This card represents how we tackle obstacles. The odds may seem stacked, but we can be sure of evoking the goddess's power to help us succeed. Through the transformative flames of her fiery brands, we can be set free, get creative about options. This is the time to stand up and fight for what you believe in. I love that. So I believe this is the Titan, Claudius, who she vanquished. Medea. Magic. One of the most famous priestesses of Hekate. Oh, that breeze you. Kirki, or Circe, for transformation. The other well-known priestess of Hekate. Lampides, for companionship. Okay. We have 3 serpent cards. They are 58, Holy Daemon Lower Realm, the Holy Daemon Middle Realm, and the Holy Daemon Upper Realm. Protection, healing, divinity. Let's see what they are. For protection, Lower Realm. The serpent emissary of the goddess dwells in the earthly realms and works through chthonic channels. Focused on protection, it will whisper warnings and strike at those things attempting to harm you. It scouts the road ahead and ensures your footing is true, whilst concerned with the safety and defense. It will act against recklessness and idiocy. Well, that's good to know. Oh, and it's got a key. Okay. Healing, the middle realm. From Hecate's oceanic realm comes the emissary of healing. Red signifies the blood of life, the fire, water of existence. It travels great distances following energy currents and rises into our energy centers, clearing and healing body and soul. It whispers messages of compassion, but is mindful of moderation, excess, and addiction. Sweet. Divinity, the upper realm. The infinite serpent of the Empyrean realms. This elusive emissary comes only in times of great need. The spirit works most effectively through your third eye and crown centers, whispering inspirational and divine truths. When this daemon is present, look for signs and omens around you, and above all else, listen. You are closer to the goddess than you realize. Well, that was it, ladies and gentlemen. I've got my deck. I'm so excited. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go play. Talk to you later. Bye.